So this is the last part of the video I wanted to document. I usually document like trips, like on my other channel I documented on airplanes and airports. I documented kind of the experience with an airline, which I'm going to do with Allegiant, because I want to give you guys the full details on that. But I do use Avis a lot for a lot of my travels. So as you can see here, I have about 256 miles left. 256 miles left until I'm empty. But I started off full over at Cincinnati. So in the gist of my trip here, I've gone from Cincinnati to Richmond, Indiana, from Richmond, Indiana to North Webster, Indiana. From North Webster, Indiana, I went down to Sheridan. From Sheridan, I went to Westfield, Indiana, because I had to grab some things. I went back up to Sheridan, then I went back up to Lafayette. I finally fueled up in Lafayette, so that's a lot of mileage. That's like over like 550 miles that I drove just over that weekend, and then I spent 35 to give it a half a tank. I'm heading back to the airport now. I'm actually going through Indianapolis, and I'm at 257 miles left until empty. That's going to be plenty of miles, as you can see right here for my route. I only have 120 miles left until I hit the airport, which is great because I could top it off right before I hit the airport. Definitely a great money investment. And I really like these new Chevy Malibus. This is a 2022 Chevy Malibu. I'm averaging about 40 miles on the highway, about 32 in the city. And like I said, the mileage has been great on this. I'm actually very happy with the car that I rented. I mean, gas is about $5.08 a gallon. And $5.08 a gallon, you definitely want to find a car that's a good investment. So I actually have a discount code because I have a full-time job. And with my discount code that I use for my job, I rent this for about $28 a day from Cincinnati Airport for 2 days, for a total of $88 plus a $200 deposit, which I'll get back as soon as I turn the car in. That always gets credits back right away. And like I said, this is actually a really nice car. When I go fuel up, I guess I could give you guys a kind of a quick walkthrough. But there's plenty of space in here. Great gas mileage. You got, of course, CarPlay or Apple CarPlay, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not complaining on this. I'm actually very satisfied with this car rental. So just want to give you guys an overview on that, and I will let you know how my fuel consumption goes because I have that 120 miles left. Once I get near the airport and I refuel, I will show you what my ending is. But like I said, I'm averaging a really good amount of mileage right now. If I go over here to my fuel range, my average vehicle speed is that, but hold on. Average fuel economy is about 32.5, but that also includes the city, so I don't really, I'm not really getting upset about that or anything. But yeah, I'll let you know how it is when I get to gas up or fuel up, and I'll actually just show you how big it is. But I definitely recommend renting like an intermediate vehicle or a compact vehicle just due to the gas prices. And you're going to get like a brand new vehicle anyways, and all these new vehicles have really good gas consumption. So I really like I said, these new 2022 Chevy Malibus. They definitely have upped the game on these, and these are a lot better than they used to be. Because I owned a 2015 Malibu at one point in time, and when it turns off, the engine turns it back on. It was kind of a lot different than what it is now. You can't even sense it anymore. That's how nice it is. So they've definitely upped the game on a lot of these new cars. But you will see me next in Cincinnati, and then I'll let you know my overall experience with Avis on this trip at the Cincinnati airport. And I will see you in Cincinnati. So here I am, 143 miles left. Well, it keeps on going back and forth. You look right here, as soon as this goes up here in a second. Look at that right there, 7.4 miles left, and I've got 141 miles until I'm empty. So I think I actually did a lot better than I thought I was going to do in terms of gas and fuel consumption. Almost to the airport now, and then I'll show you the car. See you over there. So the car's a little dirty because of bug splatters, but you can see it's a really nice car. Plenty of room, plenty of space. That is the final cost. $53.23 because the gas is only $4.91 a gallon over here. So the total cost is $80 in gas. Sounds expensive, but if I calculate my fuel here, so I'm at $26.39 for mileage, and I started with 2,039, so I've gone over 600 miles. Not bad. So I successfully returned my rental car, and it was a good experience with Avis. I definitely highly recommend it. If you're coming to the Cincinnati airport, very easy and smooth process. I always use the preferred Avis member. You put all your information in, your credit card, your driver's license, they approve it. And then it's a simple process. You pick up your car, you use the express pass to check out, and you are done. That concludes this video. Please stay tuned for my next vlog, as I'm going to talk about how Allegiant Airlines is and if it's worth paying the lower costs in order to save money, especially during this turbulent times with everything going on with the inflation and everything.